Waking up early, I first boiled some water, had something to eat, and drank some tea. However, I got up a bit late, and the couple from Chengdu who camped here with me yesterday, along with the older brother from Jiangsu, had already set off. I also had some leftover flour rolls from the previous days, so today's breakfast is coffee with flour rolls. As the old saying goes, steamed buns go well with coffee machines, taking you to new heights. Well, after a hearty meal, we set off. Today, we can visit Mount Sapura in Bamba County. Skull Wall. Then we should be able to get there. The road to Tibet can actually be summarized in one word. It's all about the mountains and the water, with the only difference being whether you're halfway up the mountain or at the foot of it, and whether the water is large or small. If you leave the water, you're basically climbing the mountain and crossing the pass, and then you arrive at the next water source. Basically, driving every day is in this kind of repetitive cycle. Gadala Pass is still Gadala Pass, with an elevation of 4,998 meters. Sigh, why not just go up 2 more meters? It would be easier to round up to over 5,000. The mountain passes along the Sichuan-Tibet middle route are actually quite high, and since it's a less traveled path, there are no tunnels. All the mountains have to be climbed on foot. It's quite interesting. There's a small stream by the roadside, rushing in fields, which is rare. Usually streams with such flow carry some silt, but this one is very clean, very clean. A sign nearby indicates that the waterfall is the first class. There is also a waterfall flowing down the mountain, merging, and surprisingly, there is an entrance to an underground river. I don't know where this place will be. In front of me are layers of mountains. In front of Mount Sapura, there is also a glacial lake. That feels very similar to the glacial lake at Three Color Lake from yesterday. However, this one is much more beautiful than the mountains near Three Saints Lake. This is the closest point to Mount Sapura. We can't go any further. Actually, we could hike on foot. But I think I'll pass. It is already very beautiful here, with snow-capped mountains behind and a glacial lake in front, fed by melting snow from the high mountains. There are many ice chunks on the glacial lake. Let me feel it. Well, to be honest, it's not that cold, this water. It's not as cold as I imagined, but of course, I can't stay in there soaking for too long. I want to get a pot of water and later try making tea with this glacier water. Hurry, hurry, it's so cold. That's enough. I've got enough. There's a piece of glacier ice close to the shore. I want to go feel it. Just go over to the water. Fortunately, the water isn't very deep, but it's a bit cold. To be honest, it's a little chilly, and I can't stand for too long. Let me break off a piece to take a look. I really need to go back. It's quite cold, the kind that can numb your legs. This is the ice from the glacier, but I think I'll put it back. In any case, even though the road is terrible, they still charge 100 yuan for the entrance fee. However, this place is still very worth visiting, as there are few snow-capped mountains that can be observed so closely, especially since you can drive to such a close distance. From a high vantage point, there are 2 lakes beneath Mount Sapura. One is nearby, where water was just collected, and the other is farther away, resembling a sapphire. It's long and close, especially beautiful, at 5,072 meters at the Dala Pass. This place doesn't even have tunnels, let alone asphalt. Driving up while smoking, it feels like there's not much scenery here. Unlike the area ahead with trees, here, there are only highland meadows. Moreover, the weather isn't very good. We arrived in Baira County at 4:30 in the afternoon. It was a bit rainy, and this should be the county center of Baira County. Although the county center is called Ningbo Road, it seems that it was originally built by Ningbo. Since it's raining, let's wait a bit before driving. First, let's eat some watermelon, and we found a hot spring by the roadside in Maka village. This one is a real hot spring. Moreover, this water is very hot, probably around 80 degrees, and at about 80 to 90 degrees, the sulfur smell is quite strong. This place is by the roadside. Don't take a bath, but soaking your feet is fine. Wow. Hot. Hot, hot, hot. Hot, 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 hot. And I have a ticket in my car. Then I won an award right by this circle. Soaking my feet is still very comfortable. The conditions here are limited, otherwise, I could definitely take a bath at least in 80-degree water. After enjoying the warm water, it was getting dark, so I decided to stay here. Tonight, I will be at the parking lot at the entrance of Skull Wall. Eat a little. High-quality instant noodles.